Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alejandra. So today I am celebrating 10 years being diagnosed with scleroderma. Yes, 10 years. Can you believe it? I still can't believe it. I feel like it was just yesterday that I was told I had scleroderma. On March 21st, 2012, I found out that I had scleroderma. And like most of you, before being diagnosed with scleroderma, I had no idea what scleroderma was. I've never heard of the word. I didn't know anyone that had scleroderma. I had no idea what were my symptoms of scleroderma. So my primary doctor decided to test me for scleroderma, lupus, and cancer. Cancer because I have a family history of cancer. Scleroderma and lupus because he thought I had symptoms, which I had no idea what they were. But he tested me because a year before, I have had a lot of problems with my hands. The same hands that I got surgery a couple of months ago. Still, I had problems with my hands. They were always swollen. They were always numb, always purple. I always had a problem, wasn't able to hold anything. So throughout the first year, I was on a cast 3 times. By the 3rd time of being on the cast, my doctor said, there's something wrong with you. It's not possible that you have been in a cast 3 times throughout the year, and doctors can't find out what it was. They always told me I was probably injured, that I injured myself because I used to play soccer. I knew that wasn't it. I know that I had not injured myself. I know that there was something wrong with me, but I could never imagine it was scleroderma because, like I said, I did not know what scleroderma was. So my doctor tests me, and my tests come back that I have scleroderma. My doctor didn't believe that I had scleroderma, so he tells me I have to go back and get more blood work. I go back and get more blood work. Then I go back and see him, and yes, I have scleroderma. So he starts explaining to me what scleroderma was, what were my symptoms. We started going over my charts, my history, and we started adding things that were related to scleroderma. But because I had symptoms throughout different times of my life, we couldn't add it up that it was scleroderma until I was tested for scleroderma. So that day, like I said, he explains to me what scleroderma was. I was in a shock. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. And he gives me this card, which I still have to this day, with the word scleroderma and a website to go see what scleroderma was. He tells me, go check out this website when you are emotionally ready. Don't go on Google. Don't look up pictures, because you are going to see things that are going to scare you. And like we all know, scleroderma is different in every single patient. So I did. I Googled it, but I went to the website that he told me first to read what the symptoms were, to read what was going to happen to me, without knowing if it wasn't going to happen to me. Because like I said, I had no knowledge about scleroderma. The first person that I found that I had scleroderma was my mom, because she was waiting for me. The second person was my husband, back then my boyfriend, of 3 months. So from there, I was referred to a rheumatologist. My rheumatologist started doing tests. He sent me to physical therapy because of what was going on with my hands. Not only would I had problems with my hands, but now I was having symptoms in my feet. I was unable to walk a lot. So I had to go to physical therapy. So then that's when all the medication came. The medication, I was on a really high dose of steroids, and I gained so much weight. For me gaining weight, you guys know I went depression. I was having a lot of anxiety because of it, and my whole life changed. From there also, I was still going to more tests. I had good days, bad days, good days, bad days. It was a roller coaster. I was attending community college. I was studying child development, and I had to stop going to school because I wasn't able to walk. I wasn't able to write, and there was no point of me of going to school because I wasn't able to do a lot and I was going too far behind, and it was just really a waste of time. I stopped going to school, which really hurt me because I always wanted to go to school. I always wanted to have a degree. I like working with kids. I love kids so much. That's why I wanted to study child development. When I stopped, I said I'll be back in a year. Yeah, a year passed, 2 years, 3, 4. It's been 10 years. I haven't gone back to school, and I probably won't go back to school to study child development, because if I go back to school, it'll be to study something else. Um, but maybe, who knows? I am about to be 29 years old in a week, so I don't know if I will go back right now. So good days, bad days, tests, the years pass. I didn't have a really good doctor. It wasn't really helping me. All they were doing is giving me medication and more medication and more medication and more medication. I changed doctors. When I changed my second doctor, I felt that at the beginning my doctor was helping me a lot, helping me with new medication, new things to do, more tests, because in the beginning of my diagnosis, I was being tested, but it got to the point where I wasn't being tested anymore. It was just like medication, medication, medication. That's why I decided to change doctors. So the second doctor was helping me in the beginning, but time passed and I felt that I was just stuck with tests and medications and nothing was being done. I was just, they were trying to stable me, but I felt like nothing was being done. So 5 years passed and I said, I have to do something. I have to find a good doctor. And I wanted to meet people that had scleroderma, because by that time, I had no idea about anyone that had scleroderma. I didn't know anyone that had scleroderma. So I wanted to meet people with scleroderma. I go on Facebook and I put scleroderma, trying to find people with scleroderma. And I come up with the website of the Southern California Chapter Scleroderma Foundation. I remember I wrote this big, long message, hoping that someone would read it and help me, asking for a doctor, wanting to meet new people. Wanting to meet people that had scleroderma, leaving my number and my information, hoping someone would respond. And yes, someone responded. Tina called me, I believe, the second day. And that day, the first time I talked to Tina, we talked for about over 2 hours. Me telling her everything that I have been through. By that time, I was, I think, 23 years old. Everything that I have done, that I didn't feel like they were helping me, that I needed a new doctor. And Tina got me a new doctor. Tina recommended me my doctor first. And I remember that she gave me the number. I called. I said, I'm a new patient. I need help. And I had an appointment, I believe, the following week. And that's when my whole life changed as well. Doctor first started doing tests on me, taking medication off that I didn't need, giving me new medication, making a plan, talking to me, planning with me my future, because I wanted to do things in my life. I wanted to change things in my life, but my doctor wasn't helping me. All they were telling me was more medication, more medication, more medication. And I was like, what's the plan? Why am I taking so much medication? Where are we trying to go? But with Dr. First, he actually did help me. He planned with me. He asked me, what do you want? What do you want in life? What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? And I'm so thankful that, thanks to Tina, I have Dr. First, who's helping me so much. So from there, meeting Tina, new doctor, new support group, I started attending Crescenta Valley Support Group as a member. I remember the first time I went, I was nervous. I was excited. I was a lot of emotions. I went with my mom, and when I met everyone, it made me feel really happy, because they were talking about how they've been diagnosed for 20, 30, 40 years. And me being diagnosed 5, I was like, there's still hope. There's still hope for me. And I kept attending the support group meetings. I kept talking with Tina. She was helping me so much. Dr. Ferd. Everything just started changing until I got the opportunity to become a support group leader for Crescenta. I personally didn't want to be a support group leader because believe it or not, I am the shy person. I am a really shy person. I don't like talking in front of people. I get really nervous and I didn't want to do it. But I felt that I owed something to Tina. I felt that I owed her my life. Because of her, I was getting the help that I needed. So I took the challenge. I was like, you know what? Let's do this. And I became a co-leader. Then a meeting later, I became just the leader. So when I became a leader, like I said, I had no idea what I was doing. Tina helped me so much, and my members from Crescenta helped me so much. They had patience. They understood what I was trying to do. They helped me, and I'm so thankful for Crescenta for accepting me and helping me in the beginning of, and to this day, helping me become a leader. So I got more involved in that foundation, and I started doing walks. I remember the first walk that I went, I was surprised of how many people actually had scleroderma and how I felt the support that I wanted since the beginning of my diagnosis. So like I said, started attending meetings, started attending walks, different events. I actually got the opportunity to go to a gala with my husband, and it was amazing. And then the pandemic came. When the pandemic comes, it was really scary. It was really scary, and I think I can talk for most of us that have scleroderma that we were scared because we had no idea what was gonna happen. We have a low immune system, and the virus was really strong. It's still really strong. And I was stuck at home. I was stuck in this room where I'm recording. Didn't go out, couldn't go to doctor's appointment, couldn't go pick up my medication, couldn't go to physical therapy, couldn't do anything but stay in this room taking care of myself. My husband, which was still working, is still working to this day, had to really protect himself. I remember we went to buy hand sanitizer, mask, everything we could to protect ourselves from the virus because we were scared. So we started protecting ourselves, but then you guys also knew my anxiety came back of just being in my house scared. And that's when this channel was open. I opened this channel during the pandemic, and the reason I opened it, one was because I was bored. Two was because I wanted to do changes in my life. I wanted to feel more confident. I wanted to get out there more. You know, I was 26 years old, and I was like, I need to go out more. I need to enjoy myself more, believe in myself more, because throughout these 10 years, I felt, because I don't feel it no more, that I wasn't doing anything in my life. I felt that I was just stuck with this disease and not moving forward with my life. So I decided to do a lot of changes in my life, and one was having more confidence in myself, and that's when this channel was open. And just talking about my experiences with scleroderma, living as a young adult as a scleroderma, how I was being married with scleroderma, you know, and the future that I have for myself living with scleroderma. So this channel was open. I was really happy because I wanted to also meet new people that had scleroderma, and this channel was going to give me the opportunity to also meet new people with scleroderma. And then the young adults group came, and when the young adults group came, I was super excited because I was just a member. I was a member of the young adults, and I had so much fun being a member. I met a lot of good people. I met a friend that I actually met a couple of years, but we reconnected and got to see her. So really good things happened. And then I became a support group leader. I became a co-leader. So now I'm running 2 support groups, which I love. I am so happy that now I can run 2, which I would never thought that I was gonna run 2 support groups when I really became a support group leader, because like I said, I didn't want to do it in the beginning. I am really shy. But with the time passing, I got, more confident. Tina has helped me so much as well. telling me, look how you started and look where you are now. I took classes with the spin program so I can learn more, doing everything I can to really learn more. So then, like I said, I used to feel that I wasn't doing anything with my life. When I became a support group leader, that started changing. Maybe I was meant to do this. Years passed, I opened this channel, I do the young adults, and now I feel that this is what I'm meant to do. This is what I am meant to do in my life, is giving people the support that they need. And I love it. I love helping people. I love supporting people. And this is what I meant to do. So when I said that I felt that I wasn't doing anything for so many years, I don't feel that way no more. I'm actually really happy where I am in my life right now. 2 support groups, happily married. I have the biggest support of my life. My husband and my mom are my biggest support. I am an auntie. I am a godmother. So when I look back at these 10 years, I've done so much. And I always ask this question to people that I talk to. If you had the possibility of changing your life and not having scleroderma, would you prefer not to have scleroderma? My answer will be no. I would prefer to have scleroderma. I would not change anything of my life. The reason that I would prefer to have scleroderma and not change my life is because I have learned so much. I have grown so much because of having scleroderma. I changed the way I used to be. I started valuing myself more, having more confidence in myself. The amazing people that I have met because of scleroderma. Because if I would have never had scleroderma, I would have never met these amazing people that I have met. All the events that I have attended, the awards that I received a couple of months ago, it's all because of scleroderma. And yes, it's been hard. Yes, it has been 10 years of up and down and anxiety, depression, pain, surgeries, but it's all been worth it because of people like whoever's watching this video. Because of people like you, it's all worth it because I'm meeting you. I'm getting to see and meet wonderful people from all over the world, because I know people from all over the world through the spin program that have scleroderma. So yes, 10 years have passed, but 10 good years. I believe that it's been 10 good years. It's all been worth it. I celebrate my 10 years. I actually celebrate every year that passed by that I have scleroderma because it's another accomplishment for me. And so yeah, that's my video. Really explaining things that have happened to me, the good, not really the bad, because I do have some bad times, but you know, at the end of the day, you learn from your experiences. You learn from, you know, different things that you have lived because of scleroderma, and you learn to live with them. You know, like hospitals, like when you go to a hospital and you have to explain to your doctor at the hospital what you have because they don't know what scleroderma is. You know, the fact that I have to defend myself because of being diagnosed at a young age and people believing that it was probably just in my head that I was feeling these symptoms, but no. So yeah, it's been 10 crazy but amazing years. So 10 years have passed and how many more to come. I am happy. I am really proud of myself. I can actually say that I am proud of myself. I do have a lot of plans ahead of me that I hope to accomplish. And I know I'm going to accomplish because I know that even though I have scleroderma, I can accomplish a lot. I can still follow my dreams. And yeah, I know I talked a lot, but thank you for watching my video. Thank you for supporting me throughout these 10 years of this channel. I love reading your comments, and like I said, thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave your like, subscribe down below, leave any comments if you would like to know more about me or about scleroderma, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.